more. Some of you are more regular, and so I'm very happy. I'm very grateful for your participation. So I'd like to request you, please come often and increase this community over here on my side. And 9 years, for about 9 years already, I have done very much. We built up this place, bought this place, redo this place, and so we need younger people, okay, and also younger people also need to teach the older people like bacteria and tree fungus, right, and I have to think of nicknames, because it's the nickname that makes it funny. Yeah. Maybe tree fungus doesn't sound good. Maybe call her Lingzi mushroom. Lingzi. What's Lingzi in English?
Lingzi.
Lingji? Lingji. Yeah. Do you know there's a very powerful type of Lingzi called turkey tail mushroom?
Yes.
Yeah? Turkey tail, right? Yeah. This is called Lingzi cloud fungus. And the Chinese name for turkey tail mushroom is cloud fungus, and that one really destroys cancer. Destroys flat out. So in ancient time in China there was no cancer. Anyway, no known thing called cancer actually. So thank you for coming for this Medicine Buddha Puja. So there are microphone here. So let's and then so Seth will train to be chanting master, right? Seth trained to be chanting master. Then Rajani take the other mic. Lama Punso is Nepali. You can speak Nepali with him. Lama, she's Nepali. The Lama's born in Chum, but he can speak Nepali. Alright, so two Mongolian aunties, please sit in front. Sit down there got space or not? Who's beside you then? Oh, Ichen, okay. Yeah, you can sit in the middle. Come on, just sit in the middle.
There is someone sitting.
Sit here, sit in the middle, come. Yeah, Buddha has to see your face straight on, Then you can share the text with Rajani or Joanne. What's your name again? I forgot. Dinara? Okay, Joanne, Dinara, remember, okay. And your sister, did you? Nadia.
Oh, Nadia is easy. Sure.
Okay. So, my request for you all is, please enjoy this property. Please enjoy this property. Enjoy this community. I don't know everybody yet, so I hope this will grow. Ben, I know. What is your name?
Luke.
Luke come often also, right? Yes. So Luke also, all of you need to grow this community, right? Don't let this community be led by these few old aunties only. Okay?
We're getting old.
Yeah.
We're getting really old.
These aunties need new ideas, new support. Right? Yeah, anyway. We're going to do this Medicine Buddha Sutra. Right? So what's so special about this Medicine Buddha Sutra? Actually, I'm thinking of rearranging one thangka that I have to measure. So, where's Eaton? So, maybe we need to measure the back of that altar, that wall. So we've got 8 Medicine Buddha thangka. So we pluck the Buddhas out, and then redo them like this, as according to the sutra. So it's the Buddha from left to right. Okay. So the background, all the 7 or 8 Medicine Buddhas. I feel 7 we will do because Shakyamuni Buddha is here. So I read, as you can see, I removed the aura behind the Buddha's head, so that it is, and then I rearranged some of the banners so that it can breathe. Right, because I'm sitting inside here, right? So better be able to breathe. Right. So I put our patron deity Namochundi. Billions of Buddhas reside in her body. The thangka is behind. Alright, so this is a special patron deity. I hope the people here kept the vow to her. Don't break the sadhana in America. I'm sure you all kept it, right? Didn't break, right? Okay, so now I tell you something, okay? Why Vajrayana Buddhism always have these weird, painful commitments? You want to know?
Yes.
You want to know? Okay. First we look at this sutra ritual. And when we look at this sutra ritual, you will notice that it is always like, to say it in a funny and a bad way, is to hold the Buddha to their words. Okay? Yeah, because in the past you made this vow, in the past you said this, so now we are doing this, so you have to do this. Right? But actually what is happening is, really psychologically, it's supposed to mean something really deeper for ourselves. What does it mean? What does it really mean? Like for example, when people do business, why do people need to sign contract? Why? Yes, we can say hold accountable, but the real reason is people don't trust each other. Right? People don't trust each other. The second main thing is, we know because people don't trust each other, the reality is people don't trust themselves. You don't trust yourself. If you cannot trust yourself, who can trust you? You understand what I'm saying? If you cannot trust yourself, who can trust you? So, when we do pujas and when we take commitments from our gurus, when the gurus say, okay, from now onwards you agree, you take this and then you practice for the rest of your life. We say yes. After the ritual, many people walk out, tomorrow break already. You see, it's like you go to prison and then after that, the next day you are released from prison, you go back to drugs. You go back to a life of crime. You understand what I'm saying? So when we take this, when we take the vows, when we receive the commitments, why do we want to keep them? I know it's painful. I know. That's why nobody asks you to take everything. Nobody asks you to take all the initiations. But ask your guru, is this suitable for me? Do something that you can cope and easily achieve first. Just like you don't go to school at grade 1 to take a university exam, right? You understand what I'm saying? You go to grade 1 and then you want to pass grade 1 and then feel good about yourself and more or less more confident, and then you go to grade 2 again. It goes step by step. Similarly with tantric practice, we also should do it step by step. Don't because, wow, we see some of the lamas, wow, so grand, have so many things, and everybody honoring them. I also want to be part of it. I also want to dress up like them. I also want to be this and that, I know it looks honorable. I know it looks beautiful. It looks fine. And not how other people have not done good enough. You get what I mean? And the worst thing is, whatever we do, we seem to put ourselves down and say, "Oh, I'm not done enough," or "I didn't do a good job, a lousy job, and this and that, broken job, and this and that." You see, but to gurus, everybody is a connection. There is no such thing as a bad job. There's no such thing as a bad thing. You are just at your level. You understand? And so if you are at your level and you need help, you need to be jolted. You need to be jolted and said, look, now it's time to break out, break free. Okay, and grow. And because you see, plants that grow in a pot, after some time, what happened? Why do they not grow so much? Because the soil hardened. Not because that the plant is dead, not because the plant is sick, but the soil hardened. And because the soil hardened, even you put fertilizer and you put water, somehow it doesn't go in, right? I don't know whether you have this experience. You grow something in a pot, once the soil hardened, so hard, even if you pour water, it rejects the water. Right? So it happened to me. But I was wondering, people say grow the plants with peat and everything, right? And so, and the instruction was, this plant, water only when everything is dry. So I literally waited for everything to become dry and I water. The dried peat to me looked like waterproof soil. Yeah. But really at that moment, it came to me. Oh, this plant is alive. Oh, this soil is dead. Nothing wrong with the plant, but something wrong with the soil. It's like our mind. We keep on rejecting new ideas. We keep on rejecting because maybe we're dried up. Right? So if we dried up, you need to go swimming. Right? Dried up, then need to go swimming and need to do this or that. Okay? So, Medicine Buddha, Joanne, can you arrange the biscuits? Some of the biscuits are up, some of the biscuits are down, because the red line is, some of the red line is up, some of the red line is. Put all the red line down, please. No, there's the toma here, the inside one. Can you see? Right, so to me this is like a discipline. We see, I can just leave it, oh, never mind, the biscuits are there, the tomas are there, the offerings are there, and the first two. Right, but it's important it is the little thing that makes all the difference, Somebody once asked me, what is the difference between sutra practitioner and tantric practitioner? I thought of this question for a long time. I told him, I said, you asked a very meaningful question for me personally. Then I said, okay, give me 3 days to think about it. I thought about it for 3 days. And so this is my answer for that person. This person is Muslim, by the way. Muslim, but a friend. But he's interested in all religion. So he just came as a friend to ask, what's the difference between this? So then I catered the answer to him that it is non-religious answer. But the meaning is there. So my answer is this. Sutra practitioners always have many things, many offerings with flowers, incense, light, perfume, and everything all very nice. It's like what, it's like decorating a Christmas tree. Or you're going out for a nice dinner and you have to dress your Sunday best or dinner best with jewelry on, right, and makeup. So to me that is sutra. But Tantra is the same thing that needs to do what, just adjust the collar a little bit. The tie needs to adjust. On the Christmas tree, the star needs to add additional sparkle. Not just the Christmas light, maybe outside need one more light to shine on the tree to focus on the star. So many people can just have a Christmas tree, but a Christmas tree is giving out light. But did anybody think about having like a spotlight to shine on the star, shine on the tree? You see? So it's the same. You may have a lot of qualities, but if nobody look at you, you are just another person. So what does it mean to say other people look at you? It truly means you allow yourself to be looked at. You allow yourself to be used. You allow yourself to be enjoyed by other people. And not be petty about, oh, this is my idea, I don't like your idea, and this is my thing and I don't like thing, or I take care of this part only, I don't take care of that part. I only water this plant, that's not my plant. But because in a human world, people do these things. Right? People do these kind of stupid things actually. Because they are not responsible for anything at all. They only want to come and fulfill their own thing. So that is not even Hinayana. That's not even Buddhism. That's worldly selfishness. They go somewhere to take, not go somewhere to learn and to grow and to break through themselves. Right? Okay? So, my request for you is, when the gurus give initiations like maybe green Tara, I'm giving green Tara, right? Green Tara is very, very easy to practice with. Why? Because green represents wind. So many people ask me, why green Tara is why green Tara is green? Somebody asked me. Very honest question. I give you the answer now. Green Tara represents the wind element. Because women, when they want to do anything, very fast. Okay? So, where's the in nature, where's green and moving very fast? In nature.
Plants, I guess, but they...
Plants, yeah, but they move very slowly, They grow very slowly. Leaves, quite slow. Hummingbird. I haven't really seen a real hummingbird, honestly, so I don't know. I'm not up here. Really? In winter too?
Not in winter.
Oh. But I won't come in summer, I guarantee you. Right? It's like climbing out from a pot and going into another. Singapore is hot enough. And so, I tell you what is a green Tara in nature, okay? Mystical, beautiful, enchanting, inviting, sensual, and it's natural, and everybody is captivated by her. Huh? I told Joanne before, it's the northern lights, what do you call? Aurora lights. Right? Only in the deepest darkness, the coldest, the most difficult place, Mother Tara appeared there. Right? So, she is around. but she doesn't let you. She doesn't need you. She doesn't need to let you see. But for those people whose life is down and out, the deepest of darkness, the deepest of depression, the coldest, the most difficult, Mother Tara appears. Like the aurora lights, the northern lights. Beautiful, isn't it? Right? I've not seen it. I've only seen it on YouTube. I watch on TV. Right? And so like this, when your gurus give you the commitment and you take, keep it, because it is your promise to yourself. Because you can lie to the whole world, but you cannot lie to yourself. Right? You can lie to the whole world. You can just keep on saying something into the whole world, but only to yourself we cannot lie. We have to keep our own commitment to ourselves. Not for your guru, not for all sentient beings, but this commitment to pray, to practice, it's really like, now you are given the sacred key to become a living deity. That you're not just a plain, ordinary samsaric human being. This is your chance to become the living deity. Practice that. Do that. Okay? So this is my heartfelt advice about the commitments. And then once you take, you keep it and enjoy it. Because once you take, you keep it and enjoy it, then you're not an ordinary human being anymore. Everything that you do automatically becomes meaningful, automatically accumulates skies and universes of merit, You cannot even count. So that's how things can happen if we all put in the shared mutual effort together. Okay? We may not see it now immediately. We may not see it immediately, but it will happen. It takes, even a tree takes time to grow, right? Yeah. Fungus take time to grow on the tree too, The mushrooms take time. Yeah. So like this, I always look around in nature and see what we can learn from it. That's what Lord Buddha did. He always used nature as example to teach us methods to awaken ourselves. He didn't teach us to follow a blind religion. Only we can awaken ourselves. So that's very important. Auntie in the corner, you're feeling cold, No choice, fresh air. If not Buddha, down there, no fresh air. Hiya. This hiya thing is hiyo. Okay, so let's start the medicine Buddha Puja. We've got the conch shells and the long horn. Conch shell. Peaceful, no this. Long horn, how many? The other one. No, not this one. Okay, Jia Rong, pick that one.
When the protection room was rearranged, does anybody know where the two conch shell went? They're still underneath. I saw this one
in the box.
They're underneath.
To the back.
Behind that.
So the two long horn together. So Jimmy and Jia Rong blow the long horn. Conch shell, you got one? 3 got one? Okay. So those of you who have your no damaru, only bell. Okay. Alright, so like this, so actually you all can buy your own conch shell. You can buy your own conch shell and practice, then puja, you come for puja, and then you bring and then you blow. Right? Because you are blowing the sound of Dharma. Okay? So Babette says, I did puja in her house, there was sound of conch shell, right? I thought there was some ghost. Every time, you know, Babette lived in a haunted house, very scary. Yeah. Right? Adam experienced it. Oh. But he did the cleansing for the house. Right. So we start. Okay, page what do you call it? Page 6, right? So I'm chanting master leader. Both of you, Seth and Rajni, you follow my speed. Okay, usually we don't chant slow. We don't recite very slow. I know Western people recite very slowly. Westerners recite very slowly. Okay? So once you get the speed, I will purposely switch off my mic. But I will start again when it's time to lead. Okay? Yeah, or
You said page 6.
But on the small one.
On the small one, page 3. Okay, so it's the wish fulfilling jewel, right? It says across the top. Because some pages it's 5 and some it's 3.
I see.
In the book, in the small booklet, it's 3. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So refuge and bodhicitta. Alright. So for this temple, very important. So what's so special about Medicine Buddha Puja? So I tell you now, Medicine Buddha Puja. People who cannot conceive, Medicine Buddha Puja. People who got sick, Medicine Buddha Puja. Got lawsuit, family disharmony, quarrel, everything, Medicine Buddha Puja. Everything can rely on Medicine Buddha. Worldly needs, Dharma needs, all can rely on Medicine Buddha. Understand? Right? And also, the side effect, there's a side effect of doing Medicine Buddha Puja. Big problem, this side effect. Yeah. Medicine Buddha have an entourage of very wealthy deities. They like to give wealth. They like to give blessing for people to become rich. Right? Faster than Lakshmi and Ganesh. Faster than Lakshmi and Ganesh. And the goddess Sri. Right? So that's the only thing. You can't stop them from giving you money. Right? And they don't give you money like that, you know. They give you the blessing comes as a idea. Suddenly you got an idea. Oh, do this, you can do things like this, and then the idea of doing things differently, and it will somehow lead to worldly and Dharma success. Right? So this is the side effect. I call this a side effect because the main goal is our awakening. Okay, I better stop talking because I think everybody is phrasing, right? This fine, no? The more you read, the colder you are. It's The more you rep, the colder you are. This is the best time to burn fat, you know. Isn't it? Take deep breaths and right. Is the main door open? It's unlocked, but not open. No fresh air. Only one small window. So many people. Oh gosh. Halfway to the puja. Really, it's true. Right? During puja time, one time I want to share a secret with you. I was doing a 100,000 accumulation puja, and everybody was getting tired very easily. So what did I do? You know, I ordered a big, what do you call it? Oxygen tank, right? And I put in the corner of the temple, and I release oxygen in the main hall. Yeah, it's true. I have to be scientific about it. How much blessings oxygen also. Isn't it? So I released oxygen and everybody was reciting the puja, like everybody was high, and very awake. But once they stepped out of the main hall, the ordinary level of oxygen, everybody, oh, I'm so sleepy. But the moment they came back after the break, come out again, everybody, ding. Yeah, but these are all the things I experimented with. Okay, so to me it's like as a support, right? And I want to tell you where I learned this from. And I better say, get people in trouble, right? I learned this from somebody who was working in the. He was working in the garden. He was working in the botanical gardens of Singapore, and then he was telling me something about what they do. But actually, what they did was the exact opposite. To make the plants, they experimented with making the plants grow very lusciously. They put carbon dioxide in the chamber or in the rooms where they are growing. So they put carbon dioxide, so all the plants get food, light and carbon dioxide, and then the plants just wow. So I thought, we are the opposite, right? We need oxygen and give off carbon dioxide and all kinds of gases, right? Including farting halfway during puja, right? Many people fart and burp halfway during puja. Oh gosh. Only Buddha can continue to sit here and smile at us. So that's why I thought that time to try the oxygen. Maybe you can try, buy one oxygen tank. An explosion, boom. But small, little bit. Right, in Tibet everybody was like, oh, so difficult, and so buy a canister of oxygen, and they thought they thought it would last a long time, so they kept on spraying. After that, no more. So feel good for few minutes, then after that no more. So everything need to make it last longer. Okay, so everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech and mind qualities, activities of
source of the collections of Dharma, Lord of all race Sangha. I
seek refuge in the kind of glorious holy rituals. I seek refuge in the completed enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the eight mothers gone to bliss. The Lord Innocent Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors. Dharma protectors Aryas and Dharma wisdom high. Dharma protectors are nature incorporating the entire body, speech and mind qualities, activities of the the 3 times and 10 directions. Source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy lineage Gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha.
I seek refuge in the eight brothers, gods of bliss, the Lord of medicine, Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protectors, guardians endowed with the wisdom high. Nature incorporated the entire body, speech, and mind, qualities and activities of all the Tathagatas of the 3 countries and directions, source of the 84,000 collections of Dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers, gods of bliss, Lord of medicine, Buddhas with their hosts of resident deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians endowed with the wisdom high.
Source, I go for refuge
Until I am enlightened to the Buddha Dharma and the Supreme Assembly, by the merit of giving and other perfections, may I become the Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha Dharma and the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Tathagatas by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow happiness the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering and the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Tathagatas by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Tathagatas by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness and the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering and causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. For the welfare of all other sentient beings, I need to attain complete Buddhahood. Therefore, I am going to engage in the stages of the path, such as prostrating, making offerings and heartfelt requests, and treating the holy minds to grant blessings. To the 8 brothers gone to bliss of the Lord and medicine Buddhas, who are hosts of retinue deities. To the power of the supreme truth of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas' blessings, the might of the 2 collections and purity of the Dharmadhatu, may these realms of beings and environment be enriched like Sukhamati, with all the desirable perfections of both samsara and nirvana.
Okay, please check. Is there incense burning? No? Then please burn 2 sticks of incense. Okay, so when times come like here, purifying the place, usually we must make sure that there is incense burning. Okay, because the meaning is purifying the place. Why we need to burn incense is because the incense, which is everything that we put inside, when you burn, it transforms into smoke. It transforms into smoke. It transforms into scent. So it means transformation. Burning incense actually means transformation and breakthrough. It is the pride and joy of incense. If an incense has ability to speak, to be used and to be burned. You understand? It's like this Guditama, you know this cartoon Guditama, Japanese cartoon, this egg cartoon, right? It's the pride and joy of that egg to be eaten and not end up being a rotten egg. You understand? So for us as practitioners, we should learn from this incense. It is our pride and joy to be used, to be transformed, to be used. Right? And even the ashes can become fertilizer. Okay, so we don't feel like terrible. Oh, somebody is making use of me. Somebody is making use of this and that. No, we don't. You just accept this is how things are. This is how samsara is, and that's why I'm special. That's why I took the bodhisattva vows. That's why I have a guru. That's why I'm part of the lineage. So you're happy. You understand? So this part purifying the place. So puja time, yeah, usually they don't talk, But for me, I talk because I want to ensure you understand, not blind faith. Go through the motion and then after that, like this. Okay. So once you're incense, then now we are transforming the offerings. Okay. So we continue, please. Jeweled ground,
adorned with trees and ponds, whose bottoms are covered with gold, silver, and pearl dust. Flowers strewn and sandalwood fragrance rising. Human and divine joy and Samavata offerings everywhere. There in the center of the charming jeweled palace, on the lizards and iron thrones, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abide. May everywhere be filled with oceans of flowers of offerings which they enjoy, born through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration.
Okay, so as you can see, it says very clearly, sandalwood fragrance arising. So the modern way of offering sandalwood is, you have a humidifier, right? A small cup, and you put the sandalwood oil. The ancient one is like us. Yesterday I did puja, so we burn sandalwood powder. So I'm sure you can order sandalwood powder, and then you just, like the incense burner, you burn sandalwood powder. So you see, so when this is the offering cloud mantra, this offering, it's not just this offering. You're also offering your body, speech and mind. You're also offering your voice. You're also offering the place that we come together to do this puja together. You're offering this land, you're offering the people, you're offering the trees, offering the birds, offering the wildflowers, everything. Right? So so then it becomes numberless. And jewels, when you are reciting this mantra, jewels fall from the sky. Flowers fall from the sky onto the bodies of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, not just in the heavens, but every single temple on earth. Okay? And all the, Bodh Gaya, in Potala Palace, in China, in Tibet, in Korea, in Laos, in Cambodia, in Thailand, in everywhere. Here, even this temple will receive the rain of jewels and flowers, right? And it is important to recite this because we may not see it, but the earth deities and the spirits and everything, when they will see it and they will receive it and they will say, oh, wondrous, wondrous, how come but jewels and flowers drop from the sky? You see? And they will get, somebody is doing this, and when they are reciting this mantra, something mystical happened. Jewels drop from the sky. Like somebody is out of the blue, somebody offering flowers to you and everything, So they feel good. And then this is how the people and the place become harmonious. This is how, let's say, even the place you live in is haunted, it will not become haunted anymore. Because the best place to, how do you say in English? First enemy, then become friend again. How do you say? What's the English word? Reconcile. Reconcile. Yeah. Yes. So it happens, right? And how do you do it? Is offering flowers, right? Even ordinary couples, they quarrel, or friends, and suddenly they offer flowers, right? Rituals, we sprinkle flowers, right? And somebody pass away, we also offer flowers and put there. So flowers very, very important. Okay? So when you do this, usually we ring the bell, also playing all the musical instruments. All the musical instruments are played. Okay? So if you're alone, then you ring. Take your bell and doje. First, right hand hold the wisdom. From the right hand of wisdom, pick the bell, pass to your left hand. You understand? Right? Because you put the bell is always on the left of the Vajra, thunderbolt is always the left of the bell. Then pick right hand, pick the thunderbolt, which is wisdom, pick up compassion. With wisdom, pick compassion up and put it to the hand of compassion. It's to the heart. Heart of compassion, and then that's why you see the Buddha Vajradhara is holding like this. We must have a union of compassion and wisdom. You understand? It's union of compassion and wisdom. Cannot separate compassion and wisdom. That's why they offer 2 sticks of incense, compassion and wisdom. Alright? So this is, you are offering this, we recite this. Have you had experience reciting this mantra? Sir?
Nope.
No? Very easy mantra, okay? No stress. Okay? So Rajni, recite louder. Okay?
Please, thank you.
Did you switch on?
I don't know how to turn it on.
There's a little switch in between the antenna and the cable, at least on mine.
It's really tiny.
Oh, I see. It was on.
Okay.
Now it's too low.
No, it's okay, it's okay. They will adjust it from there. Alright? So so this is the mantra, so memorize this mantra. Memorize this mantra. And then after you recite this mantra, there is this prayer known as the power of truth. Right? So this power of truth first started with Shakyamuni Buddha healing a sick child. What happened was there was a person who was like there was a person who was pretending to be a doctor in the village, and then he has some knowledge and don't have some knowledge. So this couple who brought the child to see this doctor couldn't cure the child. So they bring doctor and the parents bring the child. 4 of them see Shakyamuni Buddha. So Shakyamuni Buddha said, now through the power of truth, may the child be healed. So ask the parents to speak. So the parents say, oh, we thought the child was not really sick, so didn't bring to see the doctor. So to speak the truth. Only after 2 days, when the child really sick, then bring to see the doctor. Then doctor say also, power of truth, actually I'm not doctor. I know some, but don't know, I'm not trained as a doctor, so spoke the truth. So Shakyamuni Buddha said, now the power of truth, since you say, okay, may the child recover. And true enough, the child recovered immediately. So that's why offering cloud mantra, after that always say the power of truth. You understand? So this part is always then you will see that by the power of the truth of the 3 jewels. Well, why do we say that? Because 3 jewels, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Buddha is the awakened one who doesn't lie, who doesn't lie, who doesn't need to lie, and who speaks reality. Okay, so the power of the truth 3 jewels, or the power of blessings of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by the power of the great might, the completed 2 collections, and the completely pure, inconceivable sphere of reality, may these offerings become just so, right? Or becomes as such, or as what I say, as what I visualize to be. So these offerings, become like, fill the entire universe like this. Okay, so you spend very little, we spend very little but accumulate unbelievable amount of merits. So it's this kind of things I explain to you. It's like the special, the tiny little bit in the tantric aspect, the tiny little bit that will make the big difference in the whole ritual. Because many people don't know why say the power of truth. They will just say it because it's in the text. You understand? Okay, so let's start. We'll recite Lama usually how many times? One time? This mantra? 3 times, yeah? Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate the truth of the 3 jewels are the powers of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, with the power of the great might of completed 2 collections and a complete pure or inconceivable sphere of reality made this open. So, by the power of the truth of the 3 sublime did well for the completed 2 collections and the sphere of phenomena being pure and inconceivable made the powers of thoughts or offerings for the Bodhisattvas, others Samanta Bhadra, Manjushri and so forth, unimaginable and inexhaustible, equally arise be received. Okay, so this part, or also usually we take 2 sticks of incense to invoke. Like the Lama is coming, somebody take an incense to invoke, right? So usually they burn 2 sticks of incense, and then you're holding the stick of incense to recite this prayer. But since we already have incense burning and we don't want to smoke ourselves out, right? So we, this, with burning incense, there's incense is burning. Don't smoke ourselves out, and then we recite. Okay. Compassionate protectors of degenerate minds, seven Sugatas, Suga Sakyamuni, Holy Dharma Bodhisattvas, invited and support and protection of the to protect others. May you come here, gather and grant your blessing. Root Guru, whose kindness is without equal, King of Sakyas, from the streets of the Vashita, holding in their hands this profound sutra, generate and many Gurus are roasted. The compassionate ones who liberate destitute, 7 Sugatas, Suga Sakyamuni and Manjushri, Kyabra, Bhagavani, Brahma and Vishwara, and the Maharajas and Yakshas are worshipped. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged for Okay, so this part you see is where we are playing all the musical instruments. If you don't have all this, just ring the bell. Now beseeching part, put your hands together. Put your hands together, praying like a requesting. Okay? If you know the words, you look at Buddha. If you know the words, you look at Buddha. Right? The purpose of the puja is not blindly following the words, but if you memorize, you look at Buddha and talk to him. Alright? Okay. So let's continue. Great Bhagavan Assembly, please listen. 7 Sugatas, just as you promised, the great experience will be fulfilled. During the final period of Shakyamuni's teachings, show intellectuality is true. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened, renowned, glorious, King of excellent science, I prostrate, offer and go for refuge. So if you can recite the Sanskrit name, it's excellent. So I didn't recite just now. So let's read one time just to get you. Supari, Khati, Tanama, Sri, Raja. Okay, so Supari Kati Tanama Sri Raja. Say again. Supari
Raja.
Okay, so now you got to practice with the Indian tongue. Okay, Supari Kati Tanama Sri Raja. Okay? So we done this praise one time, okay? So let's recite second time. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, Suparikati Tanama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, Suparikati Tanama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, Suparikati Tanama Sri Raja, I offer and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, Suparikati Tanama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of Excellent Son, Suparikati Tanama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Golden, may the pledges you make ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my dear prayers succeed immediately. Golden in color with a mudra of granting refuge. Okay, so please look here. So both you're holding bell and doji. See this part holding this? You have to take your vajra up and show the vajra in the level of your heart. Okay? And then the second line, you ring the bell, right? So you ring the bell by just turning your wrist. Okay? And then the third one is a flower. So you just do this one, like a flower. Okay? Okay? Then the fourth line, you do prayer. So this is the meaning of the mudra, the picture that shows you what you're supposed to do. Okay? So now let's start again. So golden in color with a mudra of granting refuge. For accomplish the eight prayers, majestic to the glorious one of the Buddha feel unconquered by others. To renowned glorious King of Excellent Science I prostrate. The flowers of the major monks flourishing the pure and one who sees, hears, or thinks of you is glorified. To the renowned glorious King of Excellent Science I prostrate. I make a Okay, so this part when we are playing the musical instruments, you should recite the prayer out loud. Why? Because the musical instruments are magnifying the frequency of this prayer. You understand? All musical instruments are empty by nature. They are hollow and empty by nature. And this is playing the sound of emptiness, and the clock is also one to offer to, right? So at the same time you are offering and you are magnifying this energy. So that's why you should ring the bell and doji, and at the same time you must recite. So because you all stop reciting because the musicians are playing, no, you don't stop. Continue. Understand? So these are how I want to teach you how to do the puja. So before I go back, I give you puja exam. With all American musicians. So you all have to train. Okay? So Luke also play something, then you two, Darima and what's your name again? Danara. I have to try to remember everybody's name. Okay? So all of you have to play musical instruments. Asians not allowed here. This side. All of you have to play. Americans have to play. Then I give grading. How is the grading graded? How happy you feel. Okay? Yeah. Through the force of hearing that conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, may all sentient beings such as ourselves be free from epidemics, executions, criminals, and spirits, have faculties fully complete, and continue our suffering and negatively scarred, not go into the lower realms and experience the happiness of humans and gods. With hunger, thirst, and poverty pacified, may there be well, with the torments of bodies such as bindings and beatings, without harms of tigers, lions, snakes, and
pacified,
endowed with loving minds and relief from fear of blood as well. May we pass to fearless bliss. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born on the lotus in the Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel of transmitting the teachings and conquerors such as flourishing excellence minds and cause their delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melody sound, brilliant radiance of skill. Lotus, Sabbakosa Raja, I prostrate offer above for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melody sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. Sabbakosa Raja,
I prostrate offer and go for refuge.
I fully enlightened Buddha, King of melody sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. Sabbakosa Raja.
Prostrate offer and go for refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melody sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. Prostrate offer and go for refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. I prostrate offer and go for refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. I prostrate offer and go for refuge.
To the Bhagavan Tathagata,
fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill,
adorned with jewels, moon and lotus. Sabbakosa Raja.
I prostrate offer and go for refuge.
Please, may the pledges you made upon myself and all sentient beings
Right now, may all of their prayers proceed immediately.
yellow in color with the mudra organic mission.
Who
Accomplish the 8 prayers suggested in the glorious one of the Buddha field and yours. I prostrate the King of melody sound. Well endowed with rule, moon and lotus. Endowed with a mind as deep as the ocean. I prostrate the King of melody sound. I make every connection. To the force,
Hearing the conversation,
to the force, hearing.
expressing it,
remembering, prostrating, and offering.
for all sentient beings such as ourselves, created drastic flourishing of the Dharma.
Have love and good union to God without harm and conception. We always born human. Never be separated from bodhisattva. Increase as you start, purify our aspirations and attain the happiness of humans and gods. May we be free from being separated from the spiritual God, from dark ages, spirit harm, death, and enemies, and from polluted life and wicked places. May we have enthusiasm for making offerings and performing ritual services. May lesser beings have samadhi, mindfulness, strength, and dharma, non-fearfulness, and if wisdom and wisdom, may tormenting fire be cooled. When we pass away from this life, may we be born from the lotus in the Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel of transmitting the teachings of conquerors such as the King of melodious sound, and cause them to love.
So the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha. Okay, wait. Okay, we start. Suvana, Bhadra, Dra, Suvana, Bhadra, Dravimala. Is it correct? Suvana, Bhadra, Bhadra Vimala. Suvana, Bhadra Vimala. Suvana, Bhadra Vimala. Okay. Suvana, Bhadra Vimala. Yeah. So this is not my style to make like that. Usually, if maybe some of you come see me, then we retype this text with hyphen. easy to read, right? Isn't it? So this is my best friend Kishitashi. He calls me always in the middle of teaching, in the middle of puja. Okay, so Vana Bhadra Vimala. Okay, so we know. So every time we praise new Buddha, we practice the name, how to say it in original Sanskrit language. Okay, let's start. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, offer for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless, excellent Lord, great Lord, omniscience all powers, Suvana Bhadra Vimala, I prostrate offer and roll for refuge. Okay? Maybe, do we recite 7 already? Yeah? Okay. Please may the pledges you made upon myself and all sentient beings right now, may all your prayers succeed immediately. Golden Universe Tabu, Dhamma teaching Buddha, having accomplished the 4 areas majestic to the glory and the glorious one the Buddha's beauty stands. I prostrate the stainless excellent Lord, paramount among the gold and the gold of river Tabu, raising the whole radiance of the thousand suns. Body like a stainless golden sugar, I prostrate the stainless excellent Lord. I make every collection of offerings. Through the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the short live, gain longevity, grow full health. Without training and falls in the world. That we now have our lives and never without protection. And we pass the rest of this life, may we move on from lotus in the good of the qualities complete. Become the vessel transmitting the teachings and conquerors such as stainless, excellent Lord, and cause them to light. Okay, so next Buddha, Aso Kota Ma Sri Raja. Aso Kota Ma Sri Raja. Okay, correct? Aso Kota Ma Sri Raja. 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 Okay, so practice, very important. Okay, so puja, relax. It's a time to offer, a time to learn. Okay, so don't be so uptight about it. It's puja, you know, cannot talk, cannot do anything. Okay, maybe in ancient time, ancient monastery, they do like this. But for me, better you know how to do it. The meaning is more benefit than just blind faith. Okay, you want to be blind faith, then wear blindfold. Okay, let's start. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow. Asokotama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer and offer refuge. The Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow. Asokotama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer and offer refuge. To
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha,
Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha, Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha, Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha, Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha, Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, Holy Enlightened Buddha, Supreme glory, free from sorrow, Aswatthama Sri Raja.